And then when Lastly VC started, and
Yeah,
Isaac knows
well.
how much I've been doing it.
Yeah, I'm going.
But I'm stopping myself. I'm gonna
going through
rehab.
footage, and it's just like random spitball out of nowhere.
Lastly, VC actually was a blur. It went by so fast.
Dude,
I agree.
dude,
Bro.
Grunk.
It was insane.
I could sit here and I could take up the rest of the time we have together just talking about other stuff, but this
I
video.
want to talk about it.
All right.
Because can
There
we pause
is-
for a second?
Huh?
Can we pause for a second? Because I want to give perspective. Because you don't even have it anymore because you've been watching the footage. I still think the video is not funny. The footage isn't funny. And have no idea what happened. I feel like we did nothing, and I have no idea. If you asked me how long we were in there, and I didn't know how long we were in there, I would say 10 hours. But apparently it was 30 something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was awake for 40 hours, I think, compared to everyone else.
There is.
It's so confusing. Like
Yeah.
I literally I don't have any memory of anything we did,
Literally.
and I don't know why. Because the previous years it wasn't like that at all.
Yeah. Oh, that's been like that for the previous years. I was really depressed after recording last year's because I was like, that was dog shit.
I remember
that
that.
was so bad. I'm
You
so
were like,
upset.
I don't know, and we were telling you like, no, it was good.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
trust us.
Yeah,
it was
and
good.
I went
do
through
remember
it, and I was like, "Holy shit!" Like, it was just, and it's the same this year. I'm not kidding you. I had tears in my eyes going through this footage, especially at the time. And you guys probably don't even remember. I know you remember like it happening, but you don't remember how hard you two
Yeah,
cameras. You guys laughed so.
I don't remember
hard.
laughing that hard.
No. You guys were squealing.
I remember laughing. I remember I was like, dude, I've never laughed this hard. And I even tweeted about it. I remember I tweeted. I was like delusional at that point because we were at that point where we were entering our first dip. And we were kind of entering that like delusional state.
Yeah.
And I remember I tweeted about it and I was like, I don't want to spoil it. So I deleted it. And then somebody was like, Larry tweeted this, by the way. And it got like no interactions at all. It's zero. The guy like posted about it. It got zero. I'm like, oh, thank God no one saw it. But, well, I guess we're talking about it now. But
What parts
yeah,
are we
that
dying
was really
at?
funny. That was really
Yummy was laughing. Nick hated his life. But he started to like giggle a little bit. I was laughing at you two laughing at Tanner in 12 t-shirts in the pitch black. You guys,
actually
I'm not
so
even
funny.
Grunk. You sounded like you were
Really?
8 years old.
No
yes,
way.
You
I
were
need
like
to see this.
hiccuping and like Larry was pleading for his life, saying that if he laughed anymore, he was gonna pass away.
Wow.
Like it was the hardest I've ever heard you two laugh ever.
I feel like
It's 'cause
ever.
It reminded me of that one. Like, you guys ever seen that character from Sesame Street that's like made out of like sticks? It has like a mouth and eyes. It's like really weird.
No.
I think it was that. It was like it was
Or
either
was it
that it reminded me
Muppets?
of, or it was that one it was that one mouth thing that did it would eat a lot of food. And it was this guy who would put lipstick on his like mouth or like on his like
Why did that remind? It was a t-shirt in the dark.
because
You
it
know
was
what it did
'cause
remind me of?
because both of those things were in the dark and they were floating. It was like a character
No, you ready for
floating.
this? Is gonna blow your mind. So America's Got Talent. There was a specific act where these guys had like glow sticks on them, and they would move around, and they turned off all the lights for America's
yeah,
Got Talent.
I
And
remember.
it went like insane,
that was
dummy
a hit.
viral.
That was a
in,
hit
like,
for
20
Halloween costumes.
Yeah, like 17, 18, whatever. It was incredibly popular, and it reminded
Do you
me
ever
of that.
wonder?
Huh?
Do you ever wonder like how they get all that shit for one act? Like how do they tap into the production team?
The
How do they
answer
even convince them to even
is
come on?
the answer has to be like, here's what we want to do.
It's
And-
fake. It's fake.
Oh.
Dude, it's like it's so many. It's just there's so many more hands.
It's all
There's so
fake
many
and rigged and
hands, and it
stupid.
makes me
I'm pretty
sad.
sure they already know every single act that's going to go. I mean,
Yeah.
they do. They have to because you can't just give like they have live shows once they go to Hollywood. They're just going to give some random guy a microphone and be like, all right, say whatever you want in front of millions of people. Here you go. Here's a mic.
True.
Oh yeah, no, there's like prelims.
They submit like yeah.
No, I feel like they actually have to like show them their act in person.
no,
What?
they're
Bullshit.
actors.
Because-
They only have
No,
actors.
I remember seeing. Wait, what?
They're all everyone that is on American Idol is an actor. Do you remember? You guys probably don't remember. I'm gonna make a recall. I'm gonna make a clap back to when we had
Harry Underwood.
Trying not to spoil this. We watched a video with someone about a kid on American Idol, and you see, that's nuts to me. None of you guys remember.
Don't remember.
I don't know what
Kid
you're
on
talking
American
about.
Idol?
You guys, Okay, I mean, Yummy knows, but these two don't.
Facts.
Facts. True.
Oh, that.
sure.
Yeah, I remember.
It was the kid that, yep, exactly. That reaction right there is what happened to me yesterday 18 times in a row. That right there. Like, oh my God, that did happen.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, you answered this to me.
Facts.
Did I do anything funny?
Yes, there was so many. I mean, people
I don't
know
remember
that
anything.
the people know that you were dressed up as Santa. I posted on Twitter, but
That was funny.
and they also knew that too. Like Santa and Mrs. Claus joined. They for real thought that was like Photoshop. That's real. They
No, that's
joined the
it, dude.
Discord. I had like these little characters show up.
It was
and Santa
heartwarming.
came and but yeah, like
dude.
I love
you
Santa
dressed
Claus,
as
I
Santa,
love
sounding
Santa
like Captain
Claus.
Barbosa from Pirates of the Caribbean. We're like, Larry, here's a gift. And I was like, what kind of Santa is this guy going for? I don't even know what's happening. But yeah, there was a
I was
lot.
drunk off eggnog.
Yeah. yeah. There was stuff with you. There was stuff with Larry. I just cut. Like I kept it in. I cut it up, made sure it was like all good. But Grunk had a moment where we were doing guess the song. And it was one lyric only. It was one word. And like I was like, Gucci. And then Yummy was like, sexy red. And then Grunk was gonna do he was going for Ice Spice, but his word that he chose was the ad lib that she did.
Oh my God, I remember that. I completely forgot. That was really bad.
That was so
bad.
red. You went
That
under
was
your
bad.
desk.
That
and
was
got all
evil and
upset.
delirious. That was.
That's bottom of the. That's tank. That's
Yeah.
tank era.
Oh my Can you God. please do
That's
it?
gonna
Can you
go in a
please do it? Can you
compilation.
please do the thing
No,
that
don't
you
make him
gave
do
us,
it.
please.
I'm not.
No,
I
don't.
can't.
Oh my
I can't.
God.
Didn't he
I
stutter
can't.
too? Like he started twice.
he did it.
Yeah,
He did it twice,
I did it
giggled,
two
and did it
times.
again.
Why did I do that? I don't know why I giggled and did it again like it was gonna change.
You went.
Oh no, I didn't do that one. I did the
Yeah, he did that exactly that, and then went and then did it again.
Yeah.
I can't roll my R's. I'm tongue tied, but it was oh my God.
Wait, I thought you got that snipped.
Yeah, but I haven't learned how to do it. It's like a baby, you know. 4-year-olds will know how to do that.
Fair enough.
Dude, that was definitely one of my moments. Why I don't understand why that's like my thing. Like to just like flop so unbelievably hard.
I mean,
Yeah, I just got
It's
to
part
it.
of
I'm
the
sure.
thing. It's
I'm
part
sure
of the
there are
bit.
other moments of, like amongst.
Oh no, I just mean like I have so many moments like that where I just
it's like a-
flop so
Oh
hard.
yeah, like the
Like,
Big Mac prank call.
The
That
Big
was-
Mac prank call. There's another one for sure.
There's- I feel like there's some in Omegle
Saki,
that
bro.
you've had.
That was a
You
flop.
did. Oh my God. Oh my God.
What?
See, that
What?
just happened to me.
What?
So you remember we didn't go on Omegle. It got shut down.
Oh, yeah.
We want another app.
Monkey
Do you
app.
remember what happened when someone started smoking? You don't, do you? You don't.
I do.
Of course he does.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm the one who made fun of him for that immediately. Because that was the most outrageous shit I've ever heard any grown man say to another grown man.
Oh
After
man, I'm a
doing
grown
that.
man. That's crazy.
I'm keeping it a secret. I'm keeping it a secret. No more Easter egg surprise Kinder eggs. None.
I don't
no
even
more.
know what I did though. I want you to send me one clip of something I did that was funny in that
Okay.
video at some point. 'cause I have
I'll find
nothing.
one. I'll find one when I go back to editing. Like one that really gets me good. You've had like little, but you've never had like the belly laugh yet. Because you were like you were still you're a little geeked up off the
Oh.
Robitussin.
You know what? I woke up feeling really sick that morning.
Later in the
Not
night,
really
you get
sick,
real
but-
silly, real wild.
Yeah,
but-
because I started. You know how the longer you're awake, the less sick you feel.
which is
Yeah.
weird as F. You know, like I didn't-
Robitussin,
But
you were
that's
high
what-
off of that. You were like, just
But that's what
nodding
happened. I
off.
started feeling better and better. I know the first few hours, I don't think I said like much of anything at all because I was so.
No,
tired,
you
it
were
just
you were
didn't feel
good. You were fine.
I actually like.
Really?
I feel like we sat idle for so long in that.
no,
in that
no.
call.
There is not a moment where we did that. Yeah.
What? Dude, it felt like we were there for like hours just sitting there.
It felt like
what do
it
we
felt like
do
the
now?
first 5 hours were like boom, 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 and then like the remaining like 30 was just like
no.
nothing.
I'll give you the whole. I would give you the timeline. It would spoil it, but we never sat still except for lights out. That
We
was
have-
the only
okay,
time
okay,
we
okay.
weren't doing
That's
anything.
insane.
after the video's done, and then
Yeah.
we have that podcast. You know, once it's out, we have to talk about just the differences of like what it was actually like versus how we felt like, because then people will have an example of like, oh, okay,
Yeah, this video is not going to be 34 hours long. Okay, it's not going to be that long.
could be.
It's going to be the highlights.
Oh my gosh, I just remembered so much.
See,
I actually just remembered it. Just like came out.
just
it-
over-
I don't
it
remember,
overcomes
but here's the
you.
crazy thing.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything, and I'm sitting here right now, like, I'm basically a fucking viewer at this point. I do not know anything, bro. The only thing I know is who won, and that's it.
right.
well, dude, like, well, hold on, like, what? You don't remember, like, from what point in time? Is there any point where you're like, "Fuck, what
Like-
happened?"
Like, I could remember something if you asked me if I remember it, but if I had to pinpoint just a random
Yeah.
moment, I don't even think I can.
Exactly. Yeah.
The only thing I can remember is just seeing Nick sit there so miserably after like so much noise. He's like, can we
Yeah.
please be quiet for like?
He just like dissociates. Yeah.
Okay, you know what I do? I do remember what happened last year, but thank God it didn't happen this year. Was after I stayed up so long last year, because I'm pretty sure I stayed up longer last year than I did this year.
Yeah.
Not even like challenge sake, but like I was up way earlier before it started last year.
I can tell you why, but keep
And
going.
I was up, I think, for like a little bit over 40 hours last year, maybe something like that. I don't know. But I went to bed and I like woke up with like the worst nightmares like ever of all time. Like brutal, gruesome, graphic.
Yeah, dude.
People dying.
Last year was horrible because Lights Out was just like demonic,
Oh my
like,
god! Yeah, we were scaring
really
each other.
evil.
Yeah,
that
going
was
to each
funny.
other's rooms.
That was fun. I enjoyed
That was
Yeah.
good though.
Oh my God.
I could tell you why though, Yummy. It felt harder this year is because we
It didn't.
started. No, it's because we started so late. We started really
Dude,
late to the point
yeah.
where the sun had gone down.
I was up for like literally 8 hours before the challenge had started.
Mm-hmm.
God damn.
Yeah, what happened was last year we started at 2 p.m. And
What?
there was a lot. There was like 4 extra hours before we started recording.
Wow.
We did it last year. So, yeah, I was why did we start so late this year? I think I had to let myself like wake up.
Yeah, it's because of you. But
Man.
by the end of the challenge, I wasn't even like feeling tired anymore. Like I was past the point. I was literally the only thing I felt was awake. Like I was just awake. I was not tired. I was not active. I was just present in the moment.
Yeah,
And
I
that's-
think your body like lets you
insane.
tap into energy once it realizes that a hardship is over.
Yeah, I feel like what was happening was I was just in control of my brain. And I was like, all right, buddy, we're staying up. And he was trying to, he was like, no, please let me go to sleep. And then he tried for like a couple hours and he was like, okay, I give up. And then he's like, I'm just going to work with you,
No,
man.
you're
'cause
right.
Clearly you're not budging, dude. So, and then it literally all left.
Literally, the whole challenge was just
Very,
Yeah.
very,
Yeah,
very,
yeah,
very.
yeah,
For me.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
kind of messed up, and it happened the same thing last year. Where last year it was also where like it got done, it was finished. We were like all up. I remember we were all up in the living room, and then like 20 minutes after that, everybody was like out. Like we were
Dude,
just
we
in
made
different
a pizza
places.
and I fell asleep for an hour and a half with the pizza just on my lap, ready to be in.
Dude, yeah, I was on the beanbag and literally my sickness just overcame me, and I woke up the next day and was like coughing on everything and just all
Oh
gross.
my God. When I woke up the next morning, you remember my voice? I was so sick. It was so bad. Remember?
You were like, you got me sick.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, my fault.
Oh,
You were not
dude, it
happy.
was-
You
that
were
was like
very
the
mad.
era of us all getting sick. We were all just getting sick every like.
Yeah.
Now and
I
then.
think it's sick, surprisingly.
No, remember what I said? Hold on.
What?
Are you talking about this year?
No, last year.
I can only play this one. This is what
Oh
I
my
woke up
god!
and sounded.
Listen to his voice. Listen to his
How about
voice.
this?
This is
This
what
was-
I woke up and sounded like the next morning.
This year.
after last to leave.
This is this year. Yeah.
This year?
It's unbelievable. The ability to breathe is dwindling. Isaac, why? Fuck your video. You're a piece of shit. I hate
You sound like a movie guy.
Unbelievable. That sounds like a
Dude,
voice actor.
like my pants are soaked right now.
What?
Your voice is so perfect and hot, and I have a big wet pussy between my legs.
Hey!
Jump scare.
Why'd you get so upset? Hey! Whoa!
Dude,